ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
Okay.
Like even though our purvacharyas had more power, right? They had in the terms of anushtanams, in terms of their act and all. Yeah, they followed only, instead of following karma yogam, gnana yogam, and bhakti yogam, they followed only the prapaththi margam. So, what is the main reason, Swami?
Okay. So, this principle is established in many pasurams as well as Rahasya Granthams. Especially in SrIvaishNava, pUrvAchAryas establishes this principle very clearly. And that is based on the commentaries of Nambillai and Periyavachan Pillai for Divya Prabandhams. So the idea is our purvacharyas were very, very knowledgeable and very capable. Still, they did not pursue karma yogam, jnana yogam, bhakti yogam, and so on. Because karma yogam, jnana yogam, bhakti yogam, see, in the Shastram, there are different upayams revealed to reach Bhagavan. Some upayams are sarvadhikaram. Some upayams are adhikrita adhikaram. Sarvadhikaram means anyone can pursue that upayam. Adhikrita adhikaram means only those who are qualified can pursue those upayams. So here, if you look at karma yogam, jnana yogam, bhakti yogam, those are all adhikrita adhikaram. Only brahmanas, kshatriyas, vaishyas who have undergone upanayana samskaram and brahmopadesham, only those can pursue karma yogam and jnana yogam and bhakti yogam. In the laukika terms, people often use karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga very loosely, very easily. That this person is a karma yogi, this person is a jnana yogi, this person is a bhakti yogi, this person is practicing bhakti yogam. But they don't think about bhakti yogam or karma yogam or jnana yogam, which is explained in Shastram. They just think about karma, jnana and bhakti, and they add yogam to that. Karma means any activity. Jnana means any knowledge about Bhagavan, let's say. And bhakti means pure devotion towards Bhagavan. So people in general, even some sampradayams, they just say, oh, we are practitioners of karma yoga, we are practitioners of jnana yoga, we are practitioners of bhakti yoga. They don't look at it from Shastram point of view. In Shastram, there are specific qualifications which are required for karma yogam, jnana yogam, bhakti yogam. Because for karma yogam, one has to engage in yaga yagyams. For engaging in yaga yagyams, one must have had upanayanam. Without that, one cannot do. And only male brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya can undergo upanayanam. So it is very clear that only a selected bunch of people can go through karma yogam, jnana yogam, bhakti yogam. So this karma yogam, jnana yogam, bhakti yogam in Shastram is different from what people usually say, karma yogam, jnana yogam, bhakti yogam. And then there are other upayams in Shastram which are sarvadhikaram, like Tirunama Sankirtanam, for example. Anyone can recite the names of Bhagavan. That is applicable to all persons without any gender bias, without any varna bias, without any difference between different varnas and so on. So there are similarly Dividesha Vasam. Those who live in Divideshams, they get liberation, it is said in some places. So these are some upayams which are sarvadhikaram. Similarly, prapaththi, sharanagati is also an upayam which is sarvadhikaram. Anyone can pursue sharanagati, surrender. Now, among all of these upayams, whether it is adhikrita adhikaram or sarvadhikaram, sharanagati stands out because in all other upayams, there is a tinge of ownership and doership on the individual, on the Atma. That is, the Atma thinks that this is my responsibility to do Karma Yoga, to do Jnana Yoga, to do Bhakti Yoga, to do Tirunama Sankirtanam. And then one has the doership. I am the doer. That tinge is there. So when that is there, that means Swatantriyam is there. Independence is there. But we are all totally dependent on Bhagavan. So we are paratantras. We must be completely dependent on Bhagavan. So for someone who is completely dependent on Bhagavan, Sharanagati is apt, because Sharanagati is nothing but accepting that Bhagavan is the Upayam. So Sharanagati is also not the Upayam. Sharanagati is just the acceptance that Bhagavan is the Upayam. Now, that aligns with the Paratantriyam of the Jivatma. So if one is understanding one's total subservience to Bhagavan, then one can say, you are the means, I have nothing in me. So you have to take care of me and you have to liberate me. So that can be prayed to Bhagavan. So this aspect of total submission, total surrender is seen in Sharanagati, but it is not seen in all other upayams. Hence, all other upayams are considered to be Swarupa Virodham. Swarupa Virodham means contrary to the true nature of Jivatma, which is Paratantriyam, total subservience. It is because of this Swarupa Virodham aspect, our purvAchAryas did not engage in Karma Yogam, Jnana Yogam, Bhakti Yogam, and so on as upayam. They had the ability, they had the knowledge, they understood Karma Yogam totally, they understood Jnana Yogam totally, they understood Bhakti Yogam totally, Tirunama Sankirtanam, Divideshavasam, everything was very well known to them, how to do properly. They knew. Similarly, they had the ability to do also. I also may know how to do Nama Sankirtanam, but if I start singing, then nobody will be there to listen, because it will not be very pleasing. But they had the ability also to do any upayam, Karma Yogam, Jnana Yogam, Bhakti Yogam, and so on. But they did not pursue any of the other upayams because they have the tinge of Swatantriyam, independence. So that is the reason. Now we say Sharanagati is the best for me, because anyway we don't have the knowledge and we don't have the capability. So we can say easily. But even after knowing everything, even after being totally capable, they did not pursue those upayams because of this simple fact that they are contrary to the Swarupam of the Jivatma. Now one may ask, Sharanagati also we have to accept that Bhagavan is the upayam. So can that acceptance be upayam? That question will arise. And our acharyas have explained that this factor of acceptance, this principle of acceptance, is something which is common for any upayam. Even to do Karma Yoga, we have to accept. For Jnana Yoga, we have to accept that we will do this Jnana Yoga. So this acceptance cannot be considered as upayam. Only Bhagavan can be considered as upayam. So because of this clarity which they had, and because of the nature of other upayams being Swarupa Virodham, they did not pursue Karma Yogam, Jnana Yogam, Bhakti Yogam, Tirunama Sankirtanam, Divideshavasam, all of these as upayams. They would still do karma, they will still do accumulate knowledge, they will still have bhakti, they will still do even Nama Sankirtanam, Divideshavasam, but none of those are done as upayam, they are done as Kainkaryam. So that is the principle.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our SrIvaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.